Greetings, salutations, and hello, good people. Wyatt Wingfoot here, back with some more Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's episode 2, continuing for where we left off. In our new gothic home, that you can view on your next Zillow search. First thing we have here is to talk to Tony.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
Oh wait, we also have...
Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten the hunter.
Okay. Okay, so it tells you where the chests are. That's fantastic. Everyone leveled up. How do I... Nothing? Okay, cool. We'll just go talk to Tony. Tony!
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay after. You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
I feel like his voice doesn't match the character model.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
The hell is a manphibian?
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes.
Nice.
It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man.
Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team. A social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. Ooh. Yeah, we got some animosity. Am I never gonna clean up? Oh, look at this. Alright, so there's collectibles. Alright. To the closet.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
125. Should we go for the cool stuff? Yeah. Actually, we're gonna go normal just in case something cool pops up later. I'm not entirely sure I had to do that. Ooh, room upgrades. What can we get? Oh. This is cute. Let's go with the knights then. Why not? Oh, nice. And it comes with a collectible. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. Left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they are hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing it
Special
again.
rewards, nice. I wonder if that's cosmetics.
We were all so happy then.
Oh, that's Hound. And Agatha. Is that the same Agatha from WandaVision? Why is the collar still on my neck?
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
No.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
That's not
Let her
terrifying.
enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little.
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle
You're a
that
wizard,
rages
Harry.
within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Oh, we get to find out what the forge is for.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Something's happened to her.
Charlie was missing this all night. Should know something was wrong.
Okay, so we earn more
We'll talk
gloss
more later,
just doing
but for now,
things.
Stark has requested your presence in the forge.
Tony!
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Fancy, fancy.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
I like it.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I try to
Nice.
make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. It was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Okay.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
We're just gonna go through all of them.
Strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic. Cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Why does this sound like a job interview?
You're out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay, so why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
In a cave, scraps of metal.
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
Tony, well adjusted.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
So to the anvil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
What the hell happened to the sound?
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly.
It's like venom.
A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Nice.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
Tony can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Okay.
Take a look. How does this look?
Oh, and I get to add one to the thing. Let's get another steak.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Ooh. I'll talk to you next time. I kind of want to... never mind.
Astral projecting with someone in the back. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? So, Tony, your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watering your itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Very particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilith than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her.
I'll just keep failing her.
But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
That creature on the roof, you have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
I feel like everyone is avoiding
Ooh.
mention of Agatha.
That's a question I never wanted to ask.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Legend. Alright. I get to go talk to Blade now.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your question.
He sounds like the voice of Luke Cage from Ultimate Alliance.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Ooh.
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Oh my god.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you
That
become
hurt.
a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Nico out there fighting for her life.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Oh, so detailed.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
So much text.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
All right,
I am
let's do
ready
it.
to train.
Finally.
Upgrade and ability. Oh, we're not friends anymore. You jerk.
Let's do this.
If a hero possesses 2 copies of a provides great new. Ooh, okay.
Do your thing.
Can roll.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol. Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry.
Ooh.
Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want.
The funky bunch.
If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround.
That's what I'm saying.
As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Hey, finally something with not 3 days of text.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Coven of Witches
Yes,
requests the ascent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, by way of the Knights of Wondergore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face. We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem. I must confess, I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place. There is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Jadon has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodland. We must understand what it is we face. Is it more Loha? Okay, no. Alright. Carol?
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just keep it?
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Nice, we have a mission. We go do that mission.
$multi-million piece of experimental technology.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for...
Let's do it.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, mutant personality. Someone told me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal.
Oh, nice. I have to go through another cuts.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Not bad for our first team up.
Yes.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all
Bruce is
sorts
all-
of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Let's go. Hey, yeah, yeah.
considered past us a bit of a crackpot, but its fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise. Enter your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Alright.
Let's do it. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
Here it comes.
I will say one thing, the animation in this is absolutely
I
fantastic.
am impressed.
Also, one thing that definitely just felt it covered something.
I'm still in my prime.
That's 3, let's go.
Hydra Immortalis!
Oh, no.
That's
Oh,
not
wait,
supposed to hurt.
Okay.
Armor reinforcing.
Text will assess the entire battlefield position of the units.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid,
Sounds really good.
and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
I'm very confused. Oh, slash gives us a knockback. So. Yeah.
Your loyalty to the mother of demons
Come
will
here.
be your undoing.
Do we have chain? Nice. That's you two. Oh no. Ooh. Then we can get some
Exactly.
Now I strike. Like you, and then a blue.
Nice move.
We serve until the end.
Yeah. Serve all you want. You're going down.
Lucky shot.
What the hell was that, Carol?
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Oh no, there's more of them.
Is it
Ooh, what's
possible
this?
somehow stabilize the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could it be achieving such a high yield?
Alright, we're
I
gonna
don't
go
know,
for this one
Bruce.
first.
I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Hell.
Ooh, nice.
About time.
Dunzo.
That was something.
Let's go over. One of you can die from this. All of you can die from this.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And then I can give her Fist of Radiance. Can I?
Watch
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
And what did we learn
okay.
today?
We learned that Captain Marvel got hands.
Go, now, quickly!
It's a fire.
Go,
suit.
go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Feels unsafe.
Watch out!
better!
Stun baton. Ready to go to work.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Oh, this isn't going to be a problem.
This shouldn't take too long.
Weak, even for Hydra. Your time has
Yikes,
I
pal.
think you got him.
You need to heal any of you? No. So we are going to remove the heal. Hopefully get not that. Alright, it can bleed. Give me something good, give me something good.
Time's up.
Oh, another whip. Oh, we can do this. Just a little Tifa. Nice. And a level up. Still don't know what the level up is. Alright.
We will never forsake her.
I have to admire your persistence.
Oh.
Can't do much here.
Oh, that was excessive.
I just don't know when to quit.
Mother, protect us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
unknown to you.
Damn, we need
There is
heroism.
dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape.
Because I need to be able to
You are
use
lucky
Carol
to
to
still
do
be breathing.
basically anything. Is there a way to... How do I grab it? Okay, I can't. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. We can do this.
I'm on it.
Nice.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go binary ability. Binary state, Captain Marvel will do significantly more damage. Will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. Quill. Alright, I'm gonna have her just do this.
That's a neat trick.
Alright.
Never surrender.
I thought she was taunting. I mean, taunting.
They must know my reputation.
Something's wrong.
You think?
We are not out of this yet.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Oh, she got unfazed real quick.
Looking good, feeling good.
Let's go for a slash on you. There we go. Nice.
Was that truly your best?
And then we can pop another one. Try to take somebody else out.
Hydra standards have fallen a great deal.
Oh, we have more. We have more. Damage and taunts every enemy in a line. Ooh. I want to move her here. And now... Oh. Nice.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
And a level up. Let's
that's
go.
exciting.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do the binary thing though. I mean, you're dazed, but you really don't do much yet. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. Calling your reinforcements. No one cares.
These can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Oh, okay. I don't care. Punch him.
What? I think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
There we
Thing to
go.
worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces.
Nice.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
Bruh.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Not gonna last long at this rate.
We've done it!
Nice. Probably not too many stars on that one.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Nice. They have 1 star, really? Alright. We're back, guys. What you misses?
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night. Exactly.
Out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Alright. So that is where we're going to end it
Let
for
me
this
see.
one.
How did this work again?
We will even check this message next time. But for now, I have been Wyatt Wingfoot, signing off. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Snack out.